Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. It's the rural school bus transportation system, an organized and structured one. One, ladies and gentlemen, where you will have warden on the buses and where you would have a video camera and you would have tracking device tracking the movements of the buses and video camera that is observing what is happening on the buses with your children. Now, ladies and gentlemen, VARS has slammed it. See, VARS slams what the PNP had said about the rural bus transportation system as evil and reckless, and he is right. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when VARS, when the People's National Party is criticizing this current school bus system, they are forgetting one thing. They say that they want to pay the private man to transport our children. That is the coaster buses and the taxis to transport our children. Are there any wardens on those buses? No. Are there any tracking device on those buses that track the movements of where your children will be? No. Are there in the taxis? Can we guarantee the safety of our children in the taxis? No. Have this approach ever tried before? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the People's National Party tried it before. That same argument that they are coming with, they tried it before. And what had happened, ladies and gentlemen? There was this accident in Manchester where one of those coaster buses overturned, injuring and unalive some Homewood school children. How many of you remember that? And ladies and gentlemen, that's the system that they want to go back to, ladies and gentlemen, instead of having a system like this that is structured and organized and have trained and responsible people driving it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. If Badman was a person, the PNP would fit it perfectly well. What they are doing is using our children to score political points. And ladies and gentlemen, you need to think before you put your eggs anywhere. You need to think, look on who is telling the truth. The PNP, ladies and gentlemen,